I bought the cheapest folding phone I could find on eBay, and in this video, we're gonna unbox it, test it out, and see if we got a good deal. So a couple caveats here. This is the cheapest working folding phone I could find on eBay. There were some that were cracked or broken or whatever that were a lot cheaper. This one I paid $91.16 for after tax and shipping, so kind of crazy for a folding phone, but let's go ahead and open up this package and just see what's inside. Oh, is it already folded out? Is that how you're supposed to ship folding phones? That seems weird. This is supposed to be a 2019 Motorola Razr, whatever you call it, and oh, got a bit of sticker on the back, so I can't actually even fold it right now because it's got a sticker on the back, but it says Motorola Razr 2019, 128 gigs. But yeah, let's go ahead and peel this sticker off. Oh, it's definitely gonna leave some residue. So yeah, that left a lot of residue actually. All right, let's just go ahead and start with the folding action, and oh, that feels so wrong. This is actually my first time using any sort of folding phone, and it's just exactly how I expected it. Very, very strange to use. Just like, oh, folding a phone? Oh man, that's so messed up. Well, let's go ahead and just, I guess, by the way, there's no cord or anything. It's just the phone, which is fine, I guess. Let me go ahead and just see if I can figure out how to turn this bad boy on. There it is, booted up and everything. That's so weird. Like, looking at a screen bent like that, that's so weird. Let's go ahead and see if we can open it up, and yep, it's Android. I actually have a couple old Razrs here that we can compare to, and you can see it actually has the same like the same accents and everything. The original Razr is actually taller, but it's got like the little bezel lifted up thing at the bottom, whatever you want to call it. They both fold, obviously, so it's got the same exact folding action, which is just very strange. It even has the screen here on the front, which is kind of cool. But let's go ahead and explore this thing a bit. And we got some visual voicemail. We got just standard Android stuff they want us to set up. But anyways, let me go ahead and just inspect the condition of this thing. So we actually did not do that, but I guess every time I fold it, it makes a little chime. But anyways, the front looks pretty good. I don't really see any scratches or anything. Oh, there are some scratches, but nothing too bad. There are a few scratches here and there. There's some like stickiness here from the sticker, I think. The back is just like covered in goop, all from the sticker. The top little hinge here looks fine. And other than that, actually, the screen itself, I don't really see any crazy scratches or anything. It's definitely got a weird like shape to it because you can see all the bumps and ridges and everything in the screen, which is just strange. And yeah, let's just go ahead and scroll around this thing a bit. I'm not actually sure what version of Android are on here, probably like Android 10 or 11 or something like that. Okay, so we're on Android version 11, which makes sense, and I can't even, it's so old, I can't even do like the swipe back thing like that. I gotta actually use the buttons here. Yeah, let's try some stuff. I guess we'll first start with the camera here. And is there a camera on the front? I think that's a camera. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's a why does it look so sharpened? Let me just take a photo right here. Now let's try one from the back. Oh, yo, that's sick. When you turn it around, it gives you a little face. It'd be even cooler if they showed the viewfinder here on the front. Maybe there's some way to do that. I don't know. Here's our back photo, and that's pretty dang clear. That's not bad for a 2019 phone. Ooh, the touchscreen is not good. Oh gosh. All right, so here's the front camera, and I mean, like, 2019, that's not bad. But when I was trying to do the pinch to zoom here on the screen, it's almost lagging. But there's a ridge right there, so when I try to like pinch to zoom, it's almost like it's kind of catching my fingers and it doesn't actually catch the full action, so it kind of has a hiccup in it when I'm trying to pinch to zoom. Just like, watch this. Like, you can see it just like kind of stops sometimes, and it's all when I'm going over that ridge. Oh man, that's not great. Now I should probably also test out the video, so we'll do a little front cam action right here first. Yo, what's up guys? How does this look? We got a little selfie cam going on here, and the lighting looks, I don't know, just like looks odd. I wonder how the sound sounds. Next up, we'll do a reverse cam here and kind of film the room. And at first glance, why does that look so rough? Ew. Why did the front cam look better? What? Oh, it's because I had the video on full HD instead of 4K. What the heck? All right, maybe this is better because this is 4K now. It still looks rough. We'll show that up on the screen so you guys can see it, but it looked rough. So we already did some sizing between the original Motorola Razr and this Razr here, and I actually have two different Razrs, and one of them, go away, one of the Razrs is actually taller. I did not realize that. But I want to compare it to my iPhone now because that just makes sense. We got, yeah, wow, my iPhone is actually the smallest of all of these. And yeah, like it's obviously the Razr is a lot thinner because it's got that folding action and everything, but it's actually heavier. The Razr is heavier, which just feels weird. Now looking at this Motorola Razr versus the old, Motorola Razr that we all remember from like 2009, whatever it was, and you can see they're a very similar design language. They're actually almost the exact same height. They have the same curvature at the top and the bottom. They even have the same like lip thing, whatever you want to call it here at the bottom. You can see they both kind of stick out. You can see this one obviously curves a little bit. That's just how the flip phones were back then. This one is more flat because it has a touchscreen. You don't really want to be using a touchscreen like this. I mean, I guess you could, but that's really weird. And looking at the side, you even got the buttons in the similar spots. Here on the left-hand side, you have like your volume rocker, your whatever, I don't know what that is, camera button probably. And here on this side, you've got your volume rocker and your unlock screen button right there. Now flipping to the back here, you can see the design language on the back is also very similar. Got your two halves, you got your camera. Actually, the cameras are flipped around. It makes sense because it just makes more sense to have a camera at the top of a smartphone rather than right in the middle of it. You also have the two screens here. Obviously, the screen on the new one is a lot larger than the old one, but yeah, it's just it's very cool to see them bring back the same Motorola Razr. I mean, I know at this point it's kind of old news. This is 2019, but I remember back in 2019 when this is a cool thing to get. I just can't get over this touchscreen though. It honestly feels like one of those old touchscreens where it wasn't, what was it, capacitive? Is that what you called the old touchscreen? Where you have to like press through the touchscreen for it to work. Anyways, let's go ahead and download some like games and apps and stuff and give those a test and see how this thing runs. Okay, by the way, this little sensor down here is actually for your fingerprint. I did not realize that, but that makes sense. And you can lock it, unlock it. That's cool. Dude, imagine taking this phone just like as is and putting it in your pocket, walking around with it. I guess it feels fine, but it's just weird. So, oh. It's not right, man. Now next up I want to try YouTube on this device because the device aspect ratio is very strange. It's very, very long. I don't know what the actual aspect ratio is. I'll throw it up on the screen. But you can see it's just a very long and not very wide screen. But let's go ahead and just watch some videos here and see how it shows up. Okay, yeah, so you can see just here on shorts here, you can see that there's like a giant black bar at the bottom, giant black bar at the top, just because like obviously it doesn't fill the entire screen. It is very weird scrolling. Again, you're still dealing with this same ridge in the middle that just kind of interrupts your scrolling here. Very strange. Now let me go ahead and try out a long form video now. All right, so here we got one of our videos here, and you can see it fits in this little tiny strip at the top, and we got comments, and we got tons of ads at the bottom just because there's like nothing else to put here. There's some massive black bars on the side there. That's so weird. I guess it made sense for them to make it this shape just to keep it similar to the old Motorola Razr, but other than that, like why is the screen so long? Now guys, one thing I missed, and I actually just figured out how to set up, is you can actually use this external display to do real functions. It's a touchscreen, so if I press here, unlock it, I can swipe to the side and open up YouTube, and boom, there's YouTube, and you can watch an actual video here. So like honestly, that's actually probably my favorite feature of the phone is the fact that you can use this external display. Really gimmicky, just kind of cool though. And also once you kind of get out of like a full screen display, it's really hard to do anything. Like here I'm on YouTube scrolling around, and like I don't know, like it's hard to really see much of anything because it's such an awkward screen display. Can I even watch a short? Yeah, that's how you watch a short. You can see, you know, about a fourth of the short. Can I even scroll up? Yeah, I can. That's I don't know. Very strange, very funny, but just a gimmick, honestly. So I'm playing some Call of Duty Mobile. We're on graphic quality medium, and it's running fine right now. This has got to be bots because this is way too easy. But it's running fine. You know, from what I read up, this appeared to be like it was like a mid-level chip back in 2019. So it's like a really low-level chip at this point in time. And guys, did you know this phone originally the MSRP was $1,500? $1,500 for this. Honestly, I'm calling it a gimmick because like it's very cool how it's similar to the original Motorola Razr, but otherwise like the screen feeling is kind of garbage. You know, the usability of it is not great. You know, you're gonna get crumbs all in these cracks here. You can kind of see that there's lots of gaps here and everything. So if you crunch anything in the screen, you're just kind of screwed. It is very nice for sticking in the pocket. I mean, you like fold this up and it fits very nicely in your pocket. Like you could fit like 10 of these in my pockets. Like look how large these pockets are. It's also getting really hot in the back, and this is before I started playing Call of Duty. It's just burning up. So you're gonna burn your hand on this bad boy. Kind of wild the fall off of this being, you know, $90 now or whatever I paid for it. So guys, let me know down below if you have any experience with the Motorola Razr from 2019. Let me know if there's any other folding phones I should pick up that are interesting and I should check out. This is not a great introduction for me for folding phones. This is just, it's not, I don't know, not very good. But guys, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.